here we are, me and Leather from Poison Rock. Welcome, Leather, home.
Hi, Ada. It's so good to hear from you. No, we haven't talked in a few months, though, right? It's been about
Yeah,
6 months, right?
it's a long time. We are used to
Long
talking
time for
2 months. You have like the most interviewed musician of all the time.
Well, I spoke to you. That's right. We were speaking before Germany because you tried to make it to Germany and
Yeah.
you couldn't. So I haven't spoke to you before that.
Yeah. So I want first of all, how did it go to Keep It True Festival?
I have played. This was my third time, and I have to tell you, I always felt I was talking to Ali that I had to go back and prove myself because the first show, my band wasn't that good. We were not in tune with each other. The second time there was trouble technical, and this I said to Ali, I got to prove myself, and they moved it to a bigger, better venue. There were more people. It was freaking insane. I finally proved myself to Germany. It was great. I did an hour set. They treated us so well. It was just phenomenal, and it was really exciting because my boys from Brazil. I don't think they had been to that part in Germany. And Marcus, Kiko, and I brought Bryce down from Portland. They're just such a wonderfully gelled, and they were really excited. We were there for the week. It was great. We had so much fun, so much fun.
And how German? I mean, a European, because it's a European reactor to see you back in Europe finally.
Oh my God, I know. I never want to leave there. It's like South America, like Brazil. They're so invested in metal. And I say this all the time, but when I see 20-year-old girls who are not even born yet singing Angel of Mercy to me with a blonde streak, I mean, I lose it. I lose it.
Really? I mean, this girl?
It's like, yes. And I'm like, they're like, oh, my dad used to play this for me. I mean, it's so ingrained. And I was very blessed that Chastain was sold throughout Europe. I know so many great bands, and Chastain would just get distribution deals everywhere. Yeah, they knew. I played a couple songs from We Are the Chosen. They were singing it. I mean, it was great.
So
it was really good.
So after all those years, let's say after the pandemic, what the fuck was in between and the release of
We Are the
Chosen, we can say now you are on the market of your
band.
You're there.
And and all the promoters and producers told me that right after COVID that, that I was going to have to wait. They had all the Metallicas and the Megadeths, and they had to make up for all that time. They had to make up for all that money. And they said, you aren't going to be doing shows for a couple of years, so hold on. And they were right, but now it's coming coming slowly. I did a thing in Brazil last summer.
That was amazing.
And then
But you come back in Brazil also after the Keep It True. You come back in Brazil again.
Yes, last summer, the spring. Oh my God, no! I did that before Germany. I'm sorry, I need a manager. No, I did it. I did some stuff last summer. Yeah, and and this is a funny thing. I love Brazil so much. So I love Sao Paulo. So I'm friends with the band called Torture Squad. I did a song with the and excuse me, I don't know if it's death, black, aggressive metal band, Torture Squad. I did one of their songs with them called Warrior. Check it out on YouTube. It's insane, me and Maya. So I know that they were playing in a Nervosa show. Love all the girls. I'm like, I'm going to come down, So through that, my publicist and hooked me up with this promoter. So anyway, I ended up, there's a place down there called Red Star Studios where all the bands go. It's a really small, intimate place. People go and do a set. So through my stay in Sao Paulo that I was just going down to drink and have a good time, I got on stage at the Nervosa show with Torture Squad, and I did the Warrior song. Huge. So much fun. And then I grabbed the boys and we did a set at Red Star Studio. So I just love Sao Paulo. I never want to leave. I'm thinking about trying to go live there, on and off, but Kiko's down there, the boys are down there, Fabio, Marcus, everybody's there.
And I mean, I think you have your heart is a little bit all over the you need to start a business of a rental, like buying a house.
And to us, I don't have a lot of money, but to our dollar down there is worth so much money. I mean, I can go down there with $1,000 and live like a queen for 2 months. I mean, it's just our dollar is insane down there. And I just love it. I go to the Gallery of Rock all the time, and they have all these signings for me. Their hearts are really open.
And especially
me,
they make feel your effort has been worth it.
My drummer actually just informed me, Fabio, the bass player, that he got us a couple of shows in northern Brazil in December. Some promoter wanted us to play. So that's a whole different part of Brazil that I'll be in December. So I'm excited.
And also there is a live show it's a festival that you're going to do in
States. And you know what? Again, I'm without a team right now. All the promoters are going, you're amazing. Good luck. So basically, I'm doing it myself. There is I think it's their third year, a festival in Seattle, which I've never been to Seattle, believe it or not. It's called Soldiers of Steel. I reached out to Brandon and they were like, oh my God, is this you? So yeah, that's in August. I think, I'm not sure which night I'm playing, but it's a weekend festival in Seattle. It's pretty cool. Yeah.
So it's like one of the most important city in music history. I mean, for another genre, but it's
yeah. For metalheads, yeah, they do. Yeah. But I'm
yeah.
really excited. And I have an American band that I'm going to play with for the first time there.
Really?
I use Bryce Van Heusen.
Okay.
I'm probably saying it wrong, Bryce. I'm sorry. Who's from Portland? I hooked up with him a couple years ago. He's a phenomenal guitar player.
Yeah.
And he's such a great guy. So I'm actually using his band, which I believe they're called Silver Talent. Excuse me if this is incorrect, but they play Portland all the time. They're doing a new record. So I'm going to bring them to Seattle with me. That'll be great.
And you're always going to prefer Chastain, or we're going to put more leather?
Well, that's a really good question, because David Chastain, when we were doing We Bleed Metal, he told me, actually surrender to no one. He said, I'm not going to tour anymore. I'm not interested. So don't. And he said, I don't want to be a nostalgia act. He always said that to me, because people are just going to be focused on what we did in the 80s and 90s. They aren't going to care about the new music. And I kind of, I kind of get that, but I don't yet. People want Chastain sets. I'm going to give it to them. I'm so proud of that stuff. Yeah, I'll never stop doing Angel of Mercy for those who, and people know those songs. So, and I throw in, like I said, We Are the Chosen has been really, really well accepted, probably because of the video. But I have no problem doing a Chastain set. I am Chastain. I have no problem.
Yeah, you're Chastain. You're leather from Shockwaves. You're leather from Leather One, Leather Two. We Are the Chosen. Because, like I said, one of the most underrated album that it's Shockwaves, because that's a masterpiece.
Is it? Yeah, people say that.
I mean, I have to start. Wait, I can.
Oh, I know. I know. Every time I see you do a new tattoo, but they're beautiful. It looks so great the way you do it. They're small and beautiful. Yeah, Shockwaves. I do Shockwaves a lot. When we were talking about doing other tours in Brazil without the older band that I used, they always wanted to redo Battlefield of Life. So yeah, that Shockwaves record is really stuck with people, and it's okay. It's an okay record. I can listen to it.
It's like a still in time. It's like it was your first solo album.
Yeah, and my voice was so in shape then. Oh my God, I listened to that. Yeah, it was in shape big time.
Because now it's bad, and your voice is always stay perfect, and you know that live. Also, my mom, when she sees you, like, oh, look, she sent me the real this leather singing.
She's so cute.
She said, I want to come to the live show with you.
Well, where was I? Oh, I think before I knew you, right? I played, was it Milan? We went in, in the Rodrigo days. I went in and out of Milan.
If I knew you, you were in Milan. Of course, I was there.
Are you far from Milan? Are you far from Milan?
I'm not from Sicily. I'm in the island.
You're from the homeland. You're from
your homeland, Cerda. You're from your homeland. Cerda.
I know. I really have to get there. I really have to get. And I told my mother, I'm like, oh my God, my friend Ada, that's where both of my grandfathers were from. Yeah. And she was. What a small world, right? Yeah.
It's like literally, it's like 40 kilometers from here, 60, which could be like 40 miles. It's not a lot. It's like 1 hour driving, but really like slow.
And I got to tell you, all those pictures that you post are just so fucking beautiful.
I mean, if there is gonna be fucking, even in Rome playing, whatever, just gonna grab you and gonna steal you.
What are the seasons there? Is it like here it's spring? What is it there?
No, here's the same.
It's the same.
Just to quote as a Parker from Brewing of Steel said when he came here last year, said it was May, and he said, "The fuck, that's California weather."
Okay, so it's the same.
Same views, same. I'm like, are you sure?
Oh, I don't think it's cool. Well, the middle of the state is pretty beautiful, but you're obviously interested in what you haven't seen, because
of course.
Europe, just to me, the US is a little new country, and then you go to like old countries like Brazil and Italy, and there's just so much more voodoo and
then you're like
it's beautiful
from Sicily, and you want to go like to see what is going on like US and California and stuff.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah, you want to go. Yeah, you want to go. Where you haven't been.
I was thinking like but that's mainly to see how working situation is going. Around like September, I told to my friend Lisa that I wanted to at least have one of my birthday before my 40s in United States in LA.
You're so old. Oh, I know. Weren't you going to come and see someone in LA or something?
Yeah, I wanted to come, and because my friend Lisa she lives in Oklahoma, so she's a opposite side kind of. But going
I'm sorry, where is she? Where does she live?
She lives in Oklahoma City, but she's originally from Hollywood.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, yeah.
She's a Hollywood girl, so maybe we go back there and.
Yeah, well, let me know. I'll drive down. It's like 5 hours. I would come down in a minute.
Of course, I have to call you. I have to call Lorraine. I have to call.
Oh yeah, Lorraine is a couple hours, so even less.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that would be sick.
I just bring Lisa too, because Lisa is also in the same. She's a friend of this musician journalist from Cat and Boots, and a friend with Stephen Piercy. So she's in the field too.
She's in the family. Yeah.
Yeah, even if she's a little bit older than me. In fact, she's
keep me posted on that. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think you also contact because she knows you. I mean, since I've talked much about you, but let's bring some stupid ChatGPT question. Okay. I asked to ChatGPT to just ask.
Okay.
Leather, that based on my research, my presence online, your presence online, the fact that I have your tattoos, and immediately ChatGPT said, "Oh, Leather, the queen already knows." ChatGPT already knows you are the queen. Okay.
Oh, Chat. Yeah.
You try to. Okay, so let's say if your voice. This is the first question.
Okay.
If your voice had a physical form, like a creature or anything you want.
Oh, a dragon.
Whoa, a dragon? Why?
Because I used to have, and I still do, have conversations with one of the guitar players from Chastain, 1927, Russell. And recently I saw him and I said to him, I can remember, I've always been into fantasy. Like I thought it was really dragon's blood when I went into these. I mean, I was so disappointed when I found out that fairies and flying dragons, they didn't really exist. And he looked at me and he goes, "You're foolish. You are the dragon." So they're powerful, and yet they can be beautiful, and they can go and hibernate. They're just a mythical creature that I just like. I love all the drawings that I see, all these Instagram people that I follow, because they're mythical, and it's like, are they real? Maybe not. It's always a question of where they are. Are they? Dragons.
And in some way, like
powerful, but beautiful as fuck, but fierce. Don't fuck with them. Yeah.
It's like it's like a little bit also you and your voice mix, your personality and your voice.
Yeah, because I was a crazy kid in college. I say college very loosely, but I was always kind of on the edge of being a good person and a bad person. Like so I could have crossed over at any time. So when I discovered singing, it was like, okay, that's where I get my aggression on, not beating somebody up, singing, not being mean and disrespectful, singing. So that was where my aggression came out. Yeah, for sure. That's a good question. Yeah.
And that's also a good way to just how to say to other people how to channel their own tension, aggression.
Yeah. It's so therapeutic. And it's funny when people meet me, they're like, they expected me to be like, fuck you. Yeah, I get it. That is the only time in this world that I can sleep. After I do a live show, I can crash.
Okay, goodbye. Yeah. You have like the other activity, which is amazing.
Yeah, a couple hours after, I die. Yeah, I don't sleep much. That's a good question, Chad. Thank you.
So another one is like that. I think I already did question to you, but let's refresh it.
Okay.
If you could scream, but this not scream, a truth into the ears of every young girl growing up right now, what would you yell?
Keep your clothes on. Be respectful to yourself. Don't give it up. Close your legs. Don't listen to the noise. That's a good one. Find out who you are. And oh my God, don't worry that you don't know the answers. Nobody knows who they are. Yeah, find your passion. Don't be afraid to fail. Please keep your clothes on, people.
Yeah.
Keep it on. Yeah. Closed. Keep your legs closed. The noise. Realize that it's hormonal. Make sure it works for you. Say yes when it's true for you. But respect yourself. I'm rambling, but respect yourself. That's all I can say. Yeah. Respect yourself. Back in the day, I'd have these musicians. I mean, they're beautiful, but you can be beautiful with a paper bag over your head. It's an aura. It's not showing your breasts, not showing your, I'm sorry. I have such a problem with that. And I always have. And I know people say, get over it. But it bothers me so much. I see these talented musicians. I had that conversation with someone the other day. Why do these people that are on the top tier, Aguilera, I mean, why do none of them wear pants?
Yeah.
Beyonce, Madonna, where are your pants? I don't get that. But they're huge, and I am not. So
that's sad, because they could have been great no matter what, because the voice is there.
Great. When I saw the new Christina Aguilera stuff, it's like, why are you doing that? You could be in a set, but that's what sells, and that's my own problem.
And that's what, like, musician, like, for example, singer like Cher or Tina Turner, then they're gonna no one's gonna be like her. There's never gonna be another Cher like
I don't know. I think Lorraine Lewis has a little bit of Tina in her.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, you both could do one day. Cher and Tina Turner
after spending time with her, after being in the studio with her. Yeah, she's got a little Tina in her for sure.
I a little bit of Cher, because some of the questions, the advices you gave me, and some of the things remind me of her. And also, with the time, I'm seeing myself getting into the Cher attitude also. So I need a Lorraine Lewis as a friend. I need to find a Tina. We make a call.
Yeah, I really get. When I spent time with her, I really gained a lot of respect for her. And I always tell her the story when Femme Fatale came out. That was in the late 80s, right? Because Chastain and I used to always keep our horns out. We were at his house one day, and it was like, oh, here comes Femme Fatale. I saw her with the little tutu dress and the shorts, and beautiful. She's still beautiful, by the way. I was stunned when I saw her face. Anyway, and she comes on, and I'm like, oh, here we go. And then when she opened her fucking mouth, I told her the story. I said, we were like, fuck, and she can sing.
Yeah, and she has the attitude. She's an entertainer. She's
literally that is not a story. I told her that is not a story. We were like, fuck.
That's why
she was on a big label,
and I think that's music. Also, you can bring positive, can change. At least I speak for me, but I can speak for many person that knows you and her personally. You have the power of changing people's mindset, like literally swipe. That's I think I told to Lorraine, you could be like a life coach, something like that. Literally change the mindset.
No, I got to tell you, because I tend to go on the dark side. I don't think that I'm negative. I'm just realist.
And it's important.
And she always corrected me. She'd be like, don't say you haven't done it. You haven't done it yet. She was like my life coach. I'm like, I don't want to leave you.
You can build a business together, like, because you gave like the real side of the story. This is it. Like, fuck all what people think, fuck all what people said. And I always keep remind these words of you in my head, like when there is a bad moment where something's going wrong, where people are demanding too much, like, go for your road, don't look at the people, go for your
There's so much noise, especially you're so young. There's so much noise. And my band is young too, and I just love listening to them. And and believe me, I can't be a life coach. But anyway, we love you, Lorraine.
Of course, I mean,
tag Lorraine on this,
I mean, there will be Lorraine everywhere. And of course, I got the Femme Fatale tattoo too for her. I mean, you have. I will send my body to the.
God, I know. Museum. I watch. It's like they're gonna look at your body, and Lorraine and I will probably be gone. They're gonna be going, what the fuck is this?
I was talking with Doug Aldrich the other day, and and he mentioned David Coverdale. I said, well, I have a Still of the Night short tattoo. Do
you?
Wait, no, this is here.
Yeah, that's
Still of the Night.
Yeah, is it one tattoo artist that does all of that? All your work is it one person?
These are from another one, but yours and Lorraine is all the same one. All the same one. Is amazing.
Yeah,
I mean,
I love the way you've done
it. Or your song in one small space in the back. He's blind. I think he's literally coming.
I was saying the other day, it's like, fuck, I better write another record before her body's full.
Don't worry, I'm gonna cover and write it.
It'll be on your forehead.
And also, I saw that you met Lena from Infected Rain. She's amazing.
Oh my gosh. Let me tell you about that. So I don't know if you remember, but there was this huge festival that was supposed to happen in December.
Yeah.
Lorraine was going to be,
Yeah.
I hired all these people. And anyway,
Yeah.
it ended up falling through. So I'm out running. When was it? That was in March. I'm out running and I get a phone call from Mexico. And I'm like, what? Oh, and I ignore it, whatever. If I don't know people. And all of a sudden I get this text from Marcus going, oh my God, call me right away. So I call him. It's my friend, the guy, he's a promoter. And he said, look, blah, 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 this festival, it's the first one. Yeah. Somebody fell through. We had this opening slot, but not literally, it was 11 days. No, it might have been 8 days. I'm like, oh my God. He goes, I'm like, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. So I kind of only paid attention that Wasp was playing the show because I haven't seen Blackie in 100 years. It was insane. I flew down to Sao Paulo within 48 hours. I gathered the troops. And then Bryce, I brought the guitar player down from Portland. I get up to leave that morning. There's a message on my phone. Can't get my flight. Bad weather. Fuck. So I'm going down. I got no guitar. Kiko I had, but anyway. So everything that went wrong. But we got down there within 7 days. And I got there early because I was the opening thing. Yeah. So, and there's that beautiful one. I kind of didn't pay attention to who was playing. But of course, I've seen all her posts. And she's I hate to be like, oh my God, you're so beautiful. But I didn't really know her material. So I walk in and there she is sitting on the bench. And I just, approached her. We just started talking about, really, really special woman. And, I try not to do that beauty thing, but I was so struck by her face and her kindness.
When we did,
it was really nice. It was really nice to meet.
We met someone that we actually met because I met her too.
Because I don't meet a lot of women. So it's really, really nice to meet her.
That's why the female friend you have are to consider a bit special. That's I think
it's really true. It's like you have to just like my friend Maya from Torture Squad.
She's amazing too.
And she sings everything. You should sing her here for those who dare with me. I mean, that's what I like about these extreme metal vocalists, which people don't understand. I worked with someone one time and they said, oh, don't try to do that. They're destroying their voices. It's like, no, you don't understand. It's a technique. Just like what I do is a technique. Arch Enemy, what is her name? Elisa? You have to hear her sing Dio. It's a technique. So anyway, it was really nice to meet the Infected. And Jinx from Coven. Oh my God. I love Coven. I'm down because I got to tell you, especially festivals, I kind of hang out by myself. The guys go do their thing. It's not party time for me. I want to, shut up. So I'm down drinking tea or what. And there's Jinx. I'm like, Jinx! And her band didn't know who I was. So I saw her guitar player go, oh, look, you have a fan. And she goes, that's Leather. That's not a fan. So it was nice to meet. It was nice to meet her too.
And it's beautiful when a musician can recognize your.
And it's interesting. All us women know about each other, which I find we all know about each other. Yeah,
that's beautiful. Of course, just so ChatGPT is saying something right sometimes. So another thing that could be fun because we are left with eight minutes or something. So let's say that someone is making a biopic about you, but it's not in order. Which moment would you want the film to start with?
When in the probably when I did Voice of the Cult with Chastain, which was 86, 87. I would like them to start there because I really hit my stride then. That's when I really became confident. I really realized I could do this. And the little girl that was like this in the studio went away and I said, let's do it this way. So Voice of the Cult period with David Chastain. And when I think that's when we actually started touring. I was fearless.
So that's what and the last scene, like the story is it has to be end.
To be continued.
To be continued. Part 1, part 2, part 2000. Until I don't read Worldwide Tour, I'm not gonna stop to do interviews with you.
And I know. And that's again about Lorraine. I'd be like, I don't know. I think I'm probably gonna retire this year. And I was laughing. I'm looking to retire from one. She'd be like, don't you dare.
I think I would fly over from Italy to San to just
it's funny when I say that. I've said that to a few people and it's like, well, there's not that much going on. And they're like, oh, and then of course I start talking to somebody else with all these possibilities. So
I'm gonna rent a tour bus. I'm gonna bring people from different bands. Let's go. Where? I don't know. Let's play on the street.
Let's just go. Oh, you know who I'm gonna meet, which I'm really excited. My new flavor of the month is Unto Others. Butterfly, Unto Others, that band, Unto Others. Oh my God, and my guitar player knows them. Check them out, Unto Others. They're on Nuclear Blast, I think, or Century Media. The guy's got a really low voice. Yeah, I'm going to meet them. I'm going to meet him in like a month. I'm so excited. Unto Others, a great. And of course, I think they're new. I'm sure they've been working for 25 years. They're from Oregon. So I'm rambling. Soldiers that are playing in August.
An amazing singer, female musician that I always say to her that she reminds me of Kayla Dixon. She's from she sang with Craig Sister for a little bit from Forbidden in a band called Dress the Dead. And now she's in this band called Winter Sea from Oregon, always from Portland.
What her last name is Dixon. What's her first name?
Kayla Dixon. She's
amazing.
She has a voice that she's stunning.
Well, as I say to people, there were all these women around when I was touring in 1927, but nobody was paying attention. So if, I'm glad that, there are all us women that were coming, especially now, women rule the world. But,
thank you for saying that.
But they were everywhere. They were everywhere. So I'm really glad that they're getting, who's on the top of the touring scene right now? It's all women. Women.
And is that, I think, always gonna be. And of course, like before writing, so now, this moment, of course, what is the most thing that Leather is looking for?
Festivals. I want to play festivals. I want to do Wacken so badly before I die.
You got
and it's slowly but surely. Like I said, I'm doing it all myself now, which is fine. I just got Hell's Heroes in Texas next August, which is a really big festival. So it's coming, but I really want to do the festival circuit. That's what I'm aiming for. But I'll do anything. I want to play. I just want to play. Yeah. I'm so proud of my band in the music that I've done in the past 100 years. I just want to play.
And I have to introduce you also to another young guitarist from Europe, because maybe you might need the guitarist. Is my friend, and he played with Crystal Viper. The guitarist from Crystal Viper, Giuseppe. He was fucking with you that day, and I wasn't there. He's the new guitarist from
speaking
Italy.
of Crystal Viper, I know I run into them every 20 years, and I run into Marta, of course. Keep it true. So she's so cute. She's so freaking cute. I love her.
Yeah, this could be a musician in Europe if you there are some issue to
and that is the beauty. That's what Chastain has done for me. I can find a band anywhere. I just put it out there. So I have a band in the US. I have a band in Brazil, but I really
have a band in Sicily. You have a band
the boys in Brazil are really my family. I mean, Marcus and Fabio and Kiko. We just work together so well.
Here you have me as a bass player. Bass player, don't forget. I know I have a bass there. He's an amazing Epiphone Thunderbird, so he's there.
Cool.
Yeah, so cool. You have a bassist player. Yeah, you need
a publicist.
And then I can find a drummer immediately. There is a one from Corleone, if you remember. And you have a band in Sicily.
Yeah.
The tour of every small, like the festival of the I don't know, of the asparagus, the festival of the pumpkin,
of the barbecue. I'll play barbecues. Call me. I don't care.
In Cerda.
Leone. Yes. Come to Texas. I'll be in Texas next year. I'm doing Hell's Heroes August of 26.
I mean, like I said, I want to do before of my 40s. I want to celebrate it in United States.
So we have 2 years. Are you 38 now? We have 2 years.
Yeah, 30. I have to do 38 this year. I was 32 when we met. And I almost got in my 40s.
I know it's so funny. Everybody said, "Oh my God, time flies." I don't think time flies at all.
No, age is number.
And I'm in my mid-60s now, and it's like I don't really. I actually kind of see it starting to get a little faster. It seems it's obvious fucking Christmas, but I don't really see it flying by. Maybe it's because you have to. But yeah. I mean, we certainly don't live that long, so go for it, motherfucker.
But so, like I said, this year I have some big decision to make. And I'm gonna sing the month of May. But one thing is for sure is that I have to meet you. I have to meet my friend Lisa. I have to meet Lorraine.
Yeah, you do. And you know what? I wanted to tell you about that whole Germany thing. Although I do understand, it took me a while to run around Brazil by myself. But you got to just go for it. Don't let fear stop you.
Yeah. I have to do it because that's
just be smart.
I have a flag here. I was 13 when I started to be obsessed with California, San Francisco.
Yeah.
And do it once for all.
And you should do it because California is really changing. I mean, post-pandemic, in the politics we've had here, I mean, Hollywood is different. It's just not like you think it's going to be. So do it quickly. Yeah.
So thank you so much, Leather. Let's stay updated before the festival is gonna be out this summer. So we
yeah,
come updating about the lineup, the musician playing there, and I'm gonna send you the contact of Kara Dixon directly.
Oh yeah, I'm so excited. Okay. Baby. Talk later. Ciao, ciao. I gotta go. I'll call you later. Ciao.
Bye bye.
When I opened up the door for you.